Throughout human history, certain locations have garnered a reputation for being profoundly haunted, often tied to dark and tragic pasts. This phenomenon of haunted places can be examined under the dual lenses of historical context and anecdotal evidence. A thorough understanding involves not just the recounting of ghostly sightings, but also an exploration of the socio-cultural environments that give rise to such narratives. Let us begin with the Tower of London, a site notorious for its bloody history and reputed hauntings. This historic castle has been a focal point of English history for nearly a millennium. Built by William the Conqueror in 1078, the tower has seen countless executions, the most famous being that of Anne Boleyn, the second wife of Henry VIII. Anecdotal stories frequently recount sightings of her ghost, sometimes seen carrying her detached head. These spectral narratives are not merely ghost stories, but reflect the turbulent history of England during the Tudor period, laden with political intrigue and familial treachery. Next, we venture to the Catacombs of Paris. Beneath the bustling city streets lies a labyrinthine network of tunnels housing the remains of over 6 million people. Originally created as an answer to the city's overflowing cemeteries in the late 18th century, the catacombs have since become synonymous with death. Visitors report eerie sensations and ghostly encounters, likely influenced by the claustrophobic environment and the macabre nature of the ossuary. The catacombs not only serve as a poignant reminder of mortality, but also highlight the grim realities faced by Parisians during periods of plague and social upheaval. In the United States, the Myrtles Plantation in Louisiana is often cited as one of the most haunted locations in the country. This antebellum mansion is steeped in dark tales, from a tragic history of slavery to the alleged murder of a former owner. One of the most persistent legends is that of Chloe, a slave who was said to have poisoned her master's family. Sightings of her ghost, often described wearing a green turban, add to the lore of the plantation. These stories serve as a chilling reminder of America's fraught history with slavery and the lingering scars that remain. The Aokigahara Forest at the base of Mount Fuji in Japan, also known as the Sea of Trees, holds a somber reputation as a site for suicides. Dense and dark, the forest is reportedly haunted by the Eerie, spirits of those who took their own lives. Despite efforts by authorities to reduce the forest's association with death, it continues to attract individuals in despair. The cultural aspect of suicide in Japan, combined with the forest's innate eeriness, perpetuates its haunted notoriety. Thus, the haunted places around the world share a common thread of tragedy and social turbulence. Whether through recorded history or anecdotal accounts, these locations encapsulate the human propensity to personify sorrow and suffering through supernatural means.